The gentleman that I believe that has the most anticipated album since Nasir Jones. Symba, my brother, is joining Jalen and Jacoby. What up, though?
Man, what's up with my big dog, man? What's happening?
What's happening?
It feels so good to be here, man. I watch y'all every day. It feels great to be here.
Well, it is an honor to have you. Results take time. The new project drops on Friday. What can fans expect to get?
Oh man, as Jalen to tell you, man, it's a grind. I'm sure you know too, Jacoby. It's a grind when you're trying to do something different. We as artists, we as entertainers, we as athletes, we put in a lot of work to these things, and most time people don't see the work that go into the process to get to where you're trying to go. So that's what this project is about. It's the soundtrack to people that don't want to get up and go to work in the morning but got to do it anyway. It's literally that motivation to get you up and keep going. I was in the studio with Kevin Durant, and I played him the project, and the first thing he said, man, I'm about to go to the gym right now. I'm going to the gym right now.
There's so many things that I love about you as an artist. When you come out and you talk about results take time, that's refreshing to somebody that's been around the game for long. Because everybody wants instant success. And so for you as an independent artist, I appreciate how you're continuing to navigate and make sure that you hit every box before you come out. How important is that for you to get the validity of a Kevin Durant, of a Dr. Dre, of a Funk Flex, of a DJ Drama before it even come out?
Yeah, it's the most important, because it's like, as a new artist, sometimes you don't know if what you're doing is right. So when you get certain stamps, when you get certain cosigns, it lets you know that you're on the right track. I remember the first time you followed me, Jalen. I was in the car and I was driving, and I was like, damn, I was on the phone with my cousin Devon Pouncey. And he's a big fan of the show, and he also got a podcast he's doing called Wake Up and Win in Portland right now. But we was on the phone. I said, man, Jalen just followed me, man. It's going up right now. It's going up. So those moments is what keep us going, because I remember times when I had two people at the show. You know, I remember times when I would reach out and wouldn't nobody give me an interview. I remember times I would reach out for features and people told me I wasn't hot enough. And I'm not the artist right now with a #1 album or a #1 record or got the biggest thing going on in hip hop. So for me to get validation from you guys is validation to keep me going, and it's motivation to keep me going. So I truly appreciate everybody, from a Jalen to a LeBron to a KD, a Dave Chappelle, Dr. Dre, everybody, because that's what keeps me going.
So like Jalen said, we're kind of vets in the game. We've seen a lot of this happen, and I love your perspective, especially with your work ethic, and results take time. But here's one thing I want to hear from you. You're about to blow up. You're about to be that #1 and have that #1 album. Don't forget this grind mentality when it happens, though.
Never. That's what keep you there. That's what keep you. You think LeBron made it 20 years not thinking about that grind mentality? It's always on you. It's in me. It ain't on me. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm gonna wake up. I got a son to feed. I got a mama to take care of. I got a city that's dependent on me. I can't stop. I gotta keep going. After this project, we going on tour Friday. Right after tour, I'm jumping right back in the studio. I gotta deliver again within the next 90 days. We not stopping, Jacoby. I promise you, we not stopping.
I'm going through your Instagram, and I saw you practicing with the Temple University basketball team. You got some range, Symba. You got some range. Like, I'm talking like a step behind the NBA line. Like, tell me about your game.
I used to play back in the day, man. I still hold the point record at my high school. Shout out to Deer Valley. I played ball back in the day, but unfortunately, when I think I was in 11th grade, I had a coach that actually made it to the NBA, and he didn't do well. He wasn't a Jalen Rose. You know what I'm saying? he didn't do too good, and he used to put his insecurities on us, which discouraged me as a basketball player. And I set out my junior year. I set out my junior year and half of my senior year, and that's how I started rapping. And I still wish I would have kept playing ball. I was just telling Charlemagne, like, I feel like if I would have had my dad in my life, I probably would have never been a rapper. I would have had somebody to motivate me to keep hooping. But I feel like, you know, I could have been one of them guys on that floor, man. I got some range on me. I know how to get in that paint. I always tell people if I would have made it to the league, I would have been like a Lance Stevenson or something.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
That's my guy.
Yeah, I would have been
You know
Lance.
that's my guy.
Yeah.
You know I love Lance. Oh, you really do watch the show.
Yeah.
So you rep the Bay Area, and the Bay Area's had a lot of success in the NBA recently. The Warriors got a little dynasty going on over there. My question for you is not about the past, but about the future. Oh wait, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Ooh.
We going back to back.
So the Golden State Warriors going back to back. What makes you feel that way?
We're going back to back. And I'm going to tell you why. It's no team in the NBA that can figure out how to guard the Golden State Warriors. You don't know what to do with Steph. You don't know how to stop Clay. Draymond can run the point. He could be the four. I think Draymond Green is the greatest defensive player ever. I might be biased because that's my brother, but that's how I feel, Jacoby. That's how I feel. We going back to back.
Well, listen, we got an eye for talent. And Symba, not only do you have absolute bars and great projects, if you want to be a media personality, you can do that. You want to be an actor, you can do that. And you're always welcome to come back on Jalen Jacoby anytime. Anytime. I'm buying all the Symba stock right now. I'm buying all the Symba stock.
Come on, let's get it. Let's
Appreciate
get
you,
it.
fam.
And I'm gonna give y'all one before I get out of here. You ready for this one, Jacoby?
Yep.
Mike would have had a hard time guarding LeBron. We're going to leave it at that.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.